and welcome to another video. So something that I thought might be interesting to do this month, and I'm going to try it at least for the next several months, is to do a flip through of my planner for the whole previous month and just kind of give you a sense of what things look like after they're all used. I flip back to my weeks after, like, at the beginning of every time I film, but if you don't keep up with every weekly plan with me, then like you don't see them, and then they're not all in one place, you know? And then I can also give you a brief look at how I decorate my journaling pages. And so I thought that this would be pretty cool. I'm interested in having this in one place. Part of why I have a YouTube channel is for my own like archiving, because it keeps everything together. So I want to do one for the month of October, which, because of the weird system I got set up, starts here. So this is kind of how this spot rounded out for October. I had these books read: Lord of Chaos, Incendiary, Crown of Swords. I started to note my Crown of Swords vlogs. I have my YouTube videos here, some of which got moved. Some notes on budgeting. And then the week by week. So I did this week with the Live Creatively planner sticker book from the Plan a Happy Life release. So I really liked all the rainbows and things that happened here. Then this week I did like a dark florals kind of thing, and I really liked how this one came out. I needed more space. So where is this? This is in the wrong place. So this is for October 17th. Some to-dos that I have and I had, and I don't know why I put it on this week. This should probably be on the next week. I don't know why I did that. But this is a fun week. I really liked these stickers in particular to like outline things that were important. This week I wasn't sure I would like it, but it worked out. This is super cluttered. Even after like just looking back at it, it still looks cluttered, but at the same time it was fun. I finally got a refund that I was so happy about. I ranted in a video a few weeks ago about how I had a really hard time getting Walmart to cancel an order. They told me it was impossible to process because it got stuck in their system. So finally got that. That was fun. This is my fall book list. I have read none of these so far. So October me was optimistic, but it's still there, and I like knowing that like Girl, Serpent, Thorn I did start to read, and then I really think I can get through significant amounts of this reading over Thanksgiving break. Then we've got my edging into Halloween spread. I really liked this one and all of the purples. This was a ton of fun. There was a sticker here for a meeting that got moved, and so I pulled that off, or maybe even just kept it there but widened it out and then added this sticker over it. That was fun. And then the last week of October, also Halloween week, is here. The space is a little empty, but I didn't do anything, so there was just nothing to add, really. Otherwise, this is a nice spread. It grew on me while I used it. This is a little hard to read, but it worked out. I had a good time with this one. I really like the spiders and how like lining them up right on the dividing lines just makes it look like they're like falling, but they don't get in the way of the box. So that was fun. And then this is just the back because of how I have these inserts printed. This is the October divider for the Bookish Happy Planner. So then this is what my monthly ended up looking like. My monthlies don't get a ton added to them. I'll scratch out things if they get canceled. And if it's like this week and something gets planned for this week, then I'll probably add it. But here, I usually just make a note in the week that I'm in that the next week something got added But this was my first monthly setup in a happy planner, so it was okay. I liked it. I liked working with it this month, but I also think that I've gotten better. And then this is how I journal. So this is technically a book planner, and I used to write full little paragraphs about the reading that I was doing, but I'm not doing as much reading because of work. So I like to come in here every morning and just jot down a bit. If something interesting happened while I was reading the previous day, I'll add that. Otherwise, I just kind of jot down a little sense of how I'm feeling that day, that morning, what my outlook on the day is. Am I expecting a really good day? Am I really worried about something? Anything like that. And then to make the pages more interesting so that I don't forget and I actually come back, I add some random decoration. And so here I use some llamas from the Happy Illustrations book. Here I was working with the fall book. And then I also, down here, I add things like, I have 3 sections. So this notes check-in bit on the horizontal happy planner. I mark what I'm reading that week, what I'm watching that week, and any highlights from the week. So like things that were particularly fun. And then I check off if I finished something. So like this is the week that my boyfriend and I finished watching Schitt's Creek. So then I just check it off. We finished watching. Then this is the first week where I really got into the groove of like journaling in here, because I have a full week every single day. And I played with these flowers in the middle. I put too many, like they're not balanced like they should be, but I was obsessed with finishing the sticker page that these were from, because by the time it got balanced, there were only like 2 or 3 stickers, and it felt like they needed to go somewhere because they weren't going to match well enough anywhere else for me to just leave them there. So I just slapped them on in weird places, and that's how you got this sticker. And this one's a little weird. This one's a little weird. So yeah, but not bad. Another full week. These 2 days I ran out of ink in one of my pens, and I was using a ballpoint pen, and it broke my heart because it's terrible. Like I don't like the way it writes. It's not dark enough. Still, it worked out. Continuing to read and watch basically the same things that I have been for most of the other weeks. Then the week of October, the last week of October and the week of Halloween, like this week or this day, I actually didn't journal. I forgot. So I went back in the next day and then just added a couple of bullet points for things that we did that maybe didn't fit into my weekly spread, because I'll add into my weekly spread in like extra spaces things that I did in the evenings that maybe weren't planned but happened, as a form of memory keeping now that I don't do a whole separate memory planner. But anything that didn't fit, I just kind of added here in quick bullet points, just to give myself a sense of what was going on when I went back. And so this was Halloween, and it was fun. We went to a corn maze, and we watched the latest episode of The Mandalorian. So this was a good time. Oh, we also got a new TV this week, also on Halloween. That was fun. And I got one of the Disney Princess sticker books. And then that's the end. So now we're into November. We're still into November when I am filming this, so I'm not going to flip through that. But I want you to just have a place where all of that was in one place. Let me know down in the comments below which of the October spreads was your favorite. let me see. I think this was my favorite spread for October. This purple, and the way things just, I don't know, they felt way more balanced here than I think they have. This one was pretty nice. This one was fine, but a little too bright. This is my favorite. Let me know your favorite. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.